The National Prosecuting Authorities welcomed the decision by the Dimbaza Magistrate's Court to dismiss the request to have the University of Fort Hare's case struck from the roll. The 12 accused in the fraud and corruption case were arrested over the long weekend. Defence teams flagged several discrepancies with the warrants of arrest and jurisdiction in yesterday's applications. The attorneys of the accused say, according to the issued warrants, the 15 should have appeared before the East London Magistrates Court. The court came to a different decision. Sipha Kema spoke with the NPA's regional spokesperson regarding the ruling.
The court dismissed the defence team's request to have the Fort Hare University's fraud and corruption case struck off the court's roll, citing issues with jurisdiction. The defence says that the warrants of arrest issued stated that the accused should appear before the East London Magistrates Court. Therefore, the Dimbaza Magistrates Court has no jurisdiction. But the court today decided that the Dimbaza Magistrates Court that has taken over the cases from Alice Magistrates Court does indeed have jurisdiction. Let's talk to the National Prosecuting Authority regional spokesperson, Luxolo Tyali, regarding, of course, this outcome by the court. Going into this application, or rather this request made by the defence yesterday, seems as though the defence thought valid points were made. However, the ruling now says that this matter is going to continue at the Dimbaza Magistrates Court, and also talking about the discrepancies that were found in the warrants of arrest. How does the NPA respond to that?
As it was our submission in court yesterday, that the issue of the so-called discrepancies in the warrants of arrest were neither here nor there. The court did that and only entertained the fact of the jurisdiction. Even in that one, it was found that, as we argued, that this is Alice Court sitting in Dimbaza due to logistical problems, because the Alice Court is small. So now, as the NPA, we are happy that the matter is going to go ahead for bail application that we are going to oppose.
Now, I mean, what is the National Prosecuting Authority saying about the fact that there were allegations made that, there were issues with dates that are misaligned within the warrants of arrest, and also talking about the authority on who signed off the arrests so that they could be made throughout the country? I know that the NPA did say that actually the director had signed these warrants of arrest themselves, or rather issued, authority that these arrests can go ahead.
We feel that those were arguments that were made not in good faith, because you remember they were furnished with these documents on the first appearance and they never raised any issue, and actually went ahead to apply for the magistrate to recuse herself, and went ahead to apply for bail for some of the accused who were granted bail, and all of a sudden they made these allegations which were unfounded, as the court dismissed them. So on our side, there's nothing wrong that we had done. We did everything according to the book, and we are hoping that next week we won't be getting surprises. The court will only hear legal matters relating to the bail and the application thereof.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Tyali. That is Luxolo Tyali from the National Prosecuting Authority, Eastern Cape, telling us, of course, that the NPA had remained steadfast, saying that they followed the correct procedures and processes when issuing those warrants of arrest, and also ensuring that the 15 accused were actually arrested. So court has now been adjourned until the 11th and the 12th of April for a formal bail application. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Sipha Kema at the Dimbaza Magistrates Court.